Good afternoon, class, and welcome again to Class Connect with Mr. K. Class Connect with Mr. K. All right, so in our previous video, we looked at what factors are. We gave two definitions for factors. A video you the factors. And I am factors as a we gave two definitions. All right. So the first one we said they are numbers that divide another number exactly without leaving a remainder. Okay, they are numbers that divide another number exactly without leaving a remainder. The underlying word is exactly and then without a remainder. All right. So we also said they are numbers you multiply together to get another number. They are numbers you multiply together to get another number. And then I went on further to give examples of numbers and then their factor, their respective factor. And I'll show you a very simple way of finding those numbers. So my class is seated and I know you are seated. Baba, how are you? Angela? Nuru? Mervin? All right. Who else? Audrey. Oh, okay. Nice one. Kevin. All right. Good. You are ready. I'm also ready. Today we are going to talk about multiples of numbers. All right. Multiples of numbers. Since we have already looked at factors, it is good for us to also look at multiples of numbers. But before we do that, let's do a recap. All right. You remember I gave you homework, right? How many of you did the homework? Yes. Baba, did you do the homework? What? Car took what? The flood took your house away. How is this possible? Huh? What kind of house do you live in? You live in a car. Because your father is what? A fitter. So you mean you didn't do my homework? Is that an excuse or what? Yes. Apart from Baba, who didn't do the homework? Okay, good. You all did the homework. Good. Baba, after this, I'll report you to the principal for not doing my homework. And you there, I hope you did the homework. All right, good. I asked you to find factors of 30 and then 25. All right. So let's do a recap. So this is just a recap of the factors that we learned. Recap, and then we learned about factors. So we said factors of 30 will be 1 times 15, two numbers. All right. Then you go to sorry. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. 1 times 30. But best issue has really confused me, saying that the flood, the rain took his house away because he lives in a car because his father is a fitter. Yeah, Baba, be careful. All right, so it is father 30. Sorry. So then you go to 2 times 15. Then you go to 3 times 10. Then we go to 15 times 2. And then finally 30 times 1. So these are the factors. So let's bring the answers out so that it will be clearer for the teacher to see. Present it nicely to the teacher. All right? Good. So 1 is out. 30, I said it is better to arrange it accordingly. All right? So I'm skipping 30 because 30 should be the last number. All right? Good. So the next one is 2. I've written my 2. The next one is 3. I've written my 3. Then after 3, you go to 10. Then after 10, you go to 15. Then after 15, we end at what? 30. So please, class prefect, collect the homework and then put them down. I'll mark them afterwards. All right, good. So if you did this, that means you are correct. All right, good. All right. Now let's move on to 25. 25, 1 times 25. Baba, what are you saying? You say what? Why is 1 part of every number? I told you that 1 can share every number in the world. Baba, you like what? What do you like? Do you like bull fruit? So assuming you have 20 table fruit and Baba asks you to go and take the table fruit, you take all the table fruit. So 1 is a factor of every number, and the number is also a factor of the same number. All right. So 1 should always start. All right. All right. Good. I hope it's clear. All right. All right. So then we go to 5. 5 times 5, and then 25 times 1. So these are what I was looking out for. So let's write the factors out clearly. So 1 will come, 5 will come. 5 is 2 times. You cannot repeat it twice. Then we go to 25. So just 3 numbers. 3 numbers are the factors of 25. So that's the homework I give. All right. So now let's zoom straight to today's lesson on multiples of numbers. Multiples of numbers. Multiples of numbers. Like I said, don't forget to, if you have any comments, if you have any topic that you want me to treat, please drop it at the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is very, very important, and then share so that others will also benefit from this video. Now, let's go to multiples. All right. Now, multiples numbers you get when you multiply a number by a whole number. Okay, they are all the numbers that you get when you multiply a number by a whole number. So in other words, when we talk about multiple, we are simply talking about the multiplication timetable. That's it. The multiplication timetable, or the repeated addition of a number. The repeated addition of a number. So for instance, when I ask you to find the multiples of 2, don't be confused. It means keep on adding 2, 2, 2, 2 repeatedly. But what you say? There is a multiples. I say times table. No? There is a multiples of 5. I say, oh, can 5 times table. And I say, what the 5? I can home. What the 5? I can the 5. I can the 5. I can. You keep on adding 5 repeatedly. That's all that multiples are. All right. So it's very, very simple. Very, very simple. All right. So I want to call the Angela. I want you to come and write the multiples of. Let's start with 2. Right. Let's write the let's look for the multiples of 2. All right. So the multiples of 2. Okay. So this will be examples. Let me write examples for you. So let's say multiples of 2. When you're asked to list multiples of 2, don't be confused. What I'm trying to tell you is that find the write the 2 times table. All right, or keep adding 2 to itself. Repeated addition. Just say for 2, I can any friend multiples. What I say, any idea they cry. Into the young cop. Between the sample, you can even use your hand. All right. So the first one is always the number. All right. So 2. Then 2 plus 2, or 2 times 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 4, or 2 plus 2, 4. Then we go to 6. Then we go to 8. We go to 10. We go to 12. Then, of course, you write what? Etc. Now, the reason why I put this point at the last end is that we cannot finish all the multiples of 2 in this world. It's infinity. It can't get finished. You can keep on adding 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. It will never get finished. Okay, so that's the meaning. That's why I brought 2 dots at the end, just to end it. All right, now let's also look at maybe multiples of, let's say multiples of 6. All right, let me take a very 6. So the first one is always 6. So write it 6. Now 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12. Even if you don't know the timetable, you can just be adding your hand. Okay, it's a repeated addition. So look at it. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. Then 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right. 24, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So 30, it's a lot. So let me just bring 3 dots at the end and conclude. So that is all that multiple is. All right. Pachobi, is there anybody who doesn't understand here? Is there anybody? All right. Angela, Please give me the multiples of 3. Okay, yeah. You stand and say, 3, 6, what else? 9, good. 12, 15, what? 18, 21. Clap for Angela. Clap for Angela. Let's give her the long clap, all right? Long clap, long clap, short clap, short clap, half clap, half clap, half clap. That's very good. I'm so proud of you, okay? I'm so proud of you. I feel so happy. I feel like crying. All right. That's just by the way. So you out there, I hope you've also gotten it. Multiples of 3. Now, as usual, I'm going to give you classwork, give you some, no, just 5 minutes to solve it, and then we solve it together to see whether you are correct. All right? That's what multiples. Multiples is a very simple topic. All right? Good. So let me clean the board and then start work. So I'll call this try work. Try work. Now, the first question is, this is the first question. Which of the following is a multiple of 5? Which of the following? Which of the following? Which of the following? Please take your side book or try work, jot and start doing it. I'll come around to check. All right? And you too, please drop your answer in the comment section. Which of the following is a multiple of 5? Which of the following is a multiple of 5? So A, is it 15? B, is it 21? Or C, is it 32? All right. Which of the following is a multiple of 5? Number 2 is all the following is a multiple of 7, except all the following are, let's make it multiples of 7, except all the following are multiples of 7 except 5, 16, 5, 14, and then C is what? 21. All the following are multiples of 7 except. So let's rather make this one 15. All right? 15. So that it makes sense. 15. All right. All the following are multiples of 5 except. All right? So which of the following are multiples of 5? The next question is, the multiples of 3 between 10 and 21 are A, 10, 12, 15, 18, and then 21. B, 12, 15, 18, 18. And then C is, let's say 11, 12, 18. Okay, no, let me rather make this one. I want to trick you small. So let me make this one 12, 12, 12, please, pardon me, 12, 15, 18, and then 21. Yes. Now, number 4. The multiples of 5 from 15 to 30 are